I watch Hello Okanagan from Salmon Arm.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Hello Okanagan. David, where are we today?
Today we're in Vernon and we are going to show you guys what to do with your family and, of course, your furry friends when you're in Vernon. So this is fun things to do with your family in Vernon.
Hey everyone, if you're in downtown Vernon visiting some of the family-friendly places, make sure you pop into The Vibe. They're right next to the Towne Theatre. If you want to get yourself a couple of hoodies, t-shirts, our merch is down here. David, look, what else do you got?
Well, we've got all of our merch and, of course, a bunch of other really cool stuff from a bunch of local vendors from around the area.
Hey everyone, and obviously we love movies, and there's some great movie theaters here in Vernon. The Big Galaxy Theater, and we got the Towne Theatre in downtown Vernon. They got matinees for families and lots of other stuff going on.
That they do, Peter. They not only show some of the new movies, but they also show some of your old classics every now and then as well. So make sure you check out the Towne Theatre for that real retro kind of movie feel.
And you know what else? They're going to be showing our movie this fall, so make sure you stay tuned on our social media for it. Hey everyone, this is our buddy Fakri, the owner of La Carraia Gelateria, one of the best gelatos. They actually make it here in-house. Buddy, when are you open again? What are your hours?
Our hours, we close at 11 o'clock, weekends, and 10 o'clock p.m. every other day.
Wow, so they're open late for those nice warm summers. They're open always during the day for when you're coming from the beach, walking through downtown, coming with the kids, whatever. They have super fancy flavors and they're constantly changing them on a daily and weekly basis.
But
so
you're just talking about
things.
gelato. These guys make lunch. These guys have danishes and croissants and like cookies and give these guys a try. It's not just gelato.
And espresso. Let's not forget about the coffee and everything.
The coffee
you can
is so
enjoy,
good here.
Feel really Italian with your gelato and your espresso. Also the best apple fritters in round.
Hey guys, here, have a taste.
Hey David, what are some of your favorite things in Vernon to do?
Eat ice cream?
Oh, can I have some?
Get out of here. Get out of here. Another great place in Vernon for the family is the Boarding House Cafe. So if you don't have a lot of board games or a giant stash at home, maybe like myself, you can come in here. And actually how I got a lot of my board games to start off was by coming here with a bunch of friends. Basically just pay a light fee and you can sit and play board games for as long as you want. Really, really fun way to try out.
So if you're sitting home by yourself and you got nothing to do, or again, you're with your family and you're trying to figure out something to do on a fun afternoon, definitely the Boarding House Cafe, and it's only blocks away from everything else here in downtown Vernon. Hey everyone, another great place with the family is the museum here in downtown Vernon.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. They have a lot of exhibits ranging from, Aboriginal history and also just overall history of Vernon and the Okanagan and the area itself. So very, very cool. If you're into history and want to show the family all of that cool stuff, make sure you check out the museum.
Find their info on their website. Hey everyone, one of the most important things you should definitely do is the mural tour when you're in Vernon with your family. David, you love them, right?
I do. We did an episode on them way back, so check us out on YouTube, the Downtown Vernon Murals episode of Hello Okanagan.
And if you want more info, check out downtownvernon.com. There's a mural info on there. Hey everyone, another wonderful toy shop in downtown Vernon is Teeter Totter Toys. Let's go check it out. Hey everyone, another cool collectible shop in downtown Vernon is Omar's Collectibles. They got a ton of stuff. If you're a sports fan, they got everything, Pokemon cards. Check all this out.
Another really cool thing to do with the family is the Canadian Wildlife Museum.
I've never been here, have you?
Neither have I.
Let's get the history of this place and check it out. Follow us. Here we are at the Canadian Wildlife Museum with the owner, Ken. Ken, thanks for allowing us to come down here. Quick question, I heard a rumor that you're new, but it's taken decades to build, or what's the story here behind the Canadian Wildlife Museum?
It did. I started in 1993. Took me 28 years to complete it. Completed last June.
Completing a set by bringing in your
No,
pieces, you
I'm,
mean, or actually building the building?
I built the building myself, and I did all the taxidermy work myself, and did all the woodwork myself.
Good on you. Holy cow. I've never heard that before. Like usually you build, you have certain pieces, and then as you're there, you start bringing in things, but he wanted to make sure for this to be perfect before he opened it up to the public.
So how many animals would you say, if you had to rough estimate, how many animals do you have in here?
There's about 350 animals. There's 115 different species.
And would you say the majority are Canadian based?
They're all Canadian.
They're all Canadian based.
all Canadian animals and birds.
Awesome. Let's take a tour and show us around.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, look at this beast behind us. A very huge Canadian moose. Tell me the story behind this one.
He's probably about an 1,800-pound moose from northern British Columbia.
How long would you say something like this would take you to do?
Moose that size would probably take me about 2 months to complete for the moose and the base that it's on.
Tell me a little bit about the process, if you can.
The process on mounting an animal is basically you have the skin and it's tanned, and you build an artificial form out of polyurethane foam, and the hide is stretched over the form and sewn in place.
I'm assuming you also get school groups coming out here.
We've been trying to get in with the school groups. We haven't had much success yet because of COVID. Everything was shut down, and now it's opening up. But yeah, we're working on trying to get the school groups interested in coming.
You guys heard that. You teachers, principals, vice principal, anyone in the school system, parents, bring it up to your kids' teachers. I mean, this is the best classroom you can have, the Canadian Wildlife Museum.
So Peter was just asking me what this is. This, Peter, is a polar bear, if I'm not mistaken, Ken.
It is. It's a very large male polar bear. It's about a 10-foot bear.
And these are the largest polar bears in the world. Or sorry, largest bears in the world, not largest polar.
Yeah, some of the Kodiak Island bears, grizzly bears, can get that size, but polar bears are generally the biggest bears that are out there.
I knew these were polar bears because when I was a kid, my mom got me a little, Coca-Cola had a commercial with the polar bears for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a couple little polar bears, so I knew what it was. Look how big this thing is compared to us. Like, this is insane size. Welcome everyone, guess where we are? At the rec center here in Vernon, just on the outskirts of downtown Vernon. Tons of fun stuff here. I know winter time, there's an outdoor rink, there's an indoor rink.
There's basketball, there's indoor soccer, there's of course the aquatic center where, you know, you've got the full-size pools, the diving boards,
They even
the
got a
slide
gym.
section for the kids.
They can bump you up.
They do. You could use that, I think, right now. But anyways, they've also got the Performing Arts Center. Lots of cool stuff here at the Vernon Rec Center.
Another one of our favorite places is Planet Bee Honey Farm. Some great honey that you get to taste, like tons of different flavors actually. There's mead, and then what's one of our favorite things that we do here?
Well, when we were here last, we met the beekeeper and we got to see live honeybees here, hold them, get up close with them. Basically, they got lots and lots of stuff for the family here, guys. It's informative, it's informational. You'll learn about the bees, you'll learn about, you know, how to keep them safe, how to preserve their environment, but you'll also get to try some delicious honey and products and loads of other things. I mean, they've got the royal jelly capsules and...
Anyways, the cool part too is we got to put on the beekeeper outfits as well. I got to hang out with the honey, and with the bees, I should say, and pull out the honeycombs, and they were just dripping with honey. Like, that's literally where they come from, and then they jar it and they sell it. I mean, you can't get any more fresh than that. Next time you're in town, check it out. And their neighbors, literally right behind them, is Davison Orchard. Let's check them out.
Another one of our favorite places that we've had a lot of fun at is Davison Orchard.
Tons of fun stuff here, not just your fruits and vegetables that you get fresh. They've got animals, they got attractions, they've got music, they've got a deli, they've got a cafe, they've just so much stuff to do. And one of our favorite things,
The Apple Lunch.
the Apple Lounge drink. That was cool. But there's also the tractor ride. So you and your family and your friends get on little tractors, little carts, and you can go around and they'll show you where all the different fruits and vegetables are as they're growing throughout the year.
Wasn't so fun for me that time you left me behind.
I
But
didn't leave you, I wasn't the one driving. But one of the favorite other things is when it's season for something to be picked, like apple season or watermelon season. More importantly, Halloween. It's always packed here in October for that.
I was here for the pumpkin picking in Halloween. It's a great time.
Say that 10 times. Pumpkin picking.
Pumpkin picking.
I said 10 times. That's once.
That's fine. I already said it. I said it 10 times.
Some of the other fun places that we love going to with our families is Allan Brooks Nature Center, obviously.
Of course,
O'Keefe Ranch, we were there in the winter.
Met Father Christmas.
Met Father Christmas. And then through the summer, obviously, there's tons of fun stuff to do there. And then, obviously, if you're around town, you want to jump on a scooter or an e-bike.
Yeah, Neuron has a bunch of those that they've set up around town. You can do them safely with your helmets.
Definitely.
Helmets, guys.
And speaking of bikes, we got the Rail Trail. That's a famous place.
Yes,
right
absolutely.
on Kalamalka Lake.
Yes, very nice there.
Then SilverStar. We were there in the winter. We snowboarded and skied.
Yeah, not very well, but we did.
We tried. I mean, it's been a while.
Yeah.
But through the summer and spring as well, I mean, there's lots of stuff to do out there. Actually, just now, they just opened up. This was
mountain
filmed early in June here, but they just started their mountain bike and their bike track
Amazing.
up there. If you like swimming, if you're not going to be going to Kin Beach or Cal Beach, there's also, it used to be called Atlantis. Now it's called Splashdown Water Park. It's an amazing place with tons of different slides. Great fun for the family out there. We got a great skate park in downtown Vernon.
Yep, we got to try our luck at that.
One of the other things that I like about Vernon is the annual events, obviously. There's great markets, there's Funtastic, the softball tournament, there's the Winter Carnival. That's just a great fun thing to do with your family. Whether you're part of an event or you just want to watch, I mean, there's tons of stuff to do there. We're lucky in Vernon, we have 3 lakes. There's Swan Lake, there's Cal Lake.
And then, of course, right behind us, Okanagan Lake with Kin Beach.
And we can't forget about the Okanagan Science Center in downtown Vernon. Ton of fun there in the zero gravity machine. We also tasted some salt and vinegar crickets. They were actually a little crunchy, but tasted great. And we played with some dinosaurs and other little critters. So make sure you check those guys out. And then there's the Vernon Comic Con. That's not just for kids. We've seen tons of adults become kids when they walk through the door.
Absolutely.
And tons of markets and other fun things. I mean, there's so many things to do here in Vernon. If you guys need to get more information, go to vernon.ca. Tons of info right there for you. Plan your trip out here. And if you're from Vernon, get out there and test some of these things like we do. Hey everyone, when you're done hanging around downtown Vernon and checking out the family fun stuff, there's some wonderful coffee places, ice cream, gelato, some great restaurants that we have in this town.
No shortage of patios.
No shortage of patios. That's the best thing I like about Vernon.
No, we got lots of sidewalk patio seating, like ours truly the Fig, but we also have popular cinnamon buns for the kids. The kids love the cinnamon buns.
Actually, the cool thing that you guys
Might
do
need
too
to
is
share one.
you guys actually do different types of cinnamon buns. How often do you do that?
In the summer we'll do it a little bit more frequently, but usually if it's once a week.
Kids love that. They love the different flavors you guys come up. And when I say kids, I mean
Big kids too. Yeah, but no, definitely head on down. Literally, if you just walk down 30th, you're sure to find a beautiful patio to just sit down, relax, and chill after your day of activities, and really refresh yourself.
we hope you enjoyed the episode. Smash a like, write us a comment about this episode, tell us what else you would love to see about our beautiful Okanagan. And once again, Vernon, it's got everything you need.
Hello, all you amazing Okanagan people. I am Saffron Quist.
And I'm Chelsea Baker, and here's another episode of Okanagan Update.
Yoga with Goats is happening all summer until August 28th at O'Keefe Ranch. Enjoy a 1-hour yoga class surrounded by goats and a free bag of candy from the general store.
What is yoga with goats?
I've done yoga with goats.
What is it like?
You get into like a downward dog
And they go under you?
or a downward goat. And they walk around you and you scratch them and you pet them.
Come check out the Cowboy Poetry and Music Festival. O'Keefe Ranch plans to bring history alive on the July 29th weekend. They're going to have cowboy campfires, square dancing lessons, live music, cowboy poetry, and old-fashioned games. So bring your cowboy hat and your dancing shoes and get ready for a fun-filled weekend.
The Armstrong Sunflower Festival is happening this August 18th to September 5th. There will be 15 varieties of sunflowers, you pick fields, flowers for sale, food trucks, and more fun.
On October 22nd, get ready to embrace your weird. I mean that in the best way. At the Penticon. Yes, that's a thing. The Penticton Comic Con. There's going to be a variety of competitions for you to enter and showcase all activities all weekend, such as cosplay, gaming, comics, and there's going to be a talent show.
And that's it for your Okanagan update.
Back to the episode.